Valley of southern Utah is rangeland: sagebrush, greasewood, wild grasses, and wide open spaces. Deer and antelope come down in the winter. Many folks here are farmers and ranchers, and the main products are alfalfa and pasture-fed beef. Even though it's good land for cattle, there are only 2 dairies in the valley. One is a conventional cow dairy. People describe it as small, though it boasts 3,000 cows. These cows don't graze on pasture. They eat alfalfa grown by nearby farmers and brought in by tractor. The owners of the dairy say you can't make a profit if you have to chase your cows around to milk them. These cows live in a confined space on mountains of manure. I'm told that when the manure composts, it gets hot, and that helps keep the animals from getting frostbite in the winter. Inside the barn, the dairy boasts a modern automated turntable that milks over 70 cows at a time. A small staff runs 3 shifts, milking almost constantly. The milk is filtered and chilled, then stored in massive refrigerated tanks. The cows produce about 10,000 gallons every day, and the local co-op sends a tanker truck several times a week. They take it to the cheese factory, where it's made into industrial cheese that's sold in grocery stores. My dairy is just a few miles down the road, but it's worlds away in technology and attitude. Our 160 square foot building serves as a dairy and a cheese factory. We've got the required stainless fixtures, but it's not an industrial operation. We have 10 goats, and we know each of them by name. Some people say they're spoiled. We just say they're well loved. We used to milk our goats by hand, but we recently upgraded to an old bucket milker. It's cleaner and faster, and though it was made in the 1950s, it's still as reliable as ever, and the goats don't seem to mind it. We make our artisan cheeses in small vats and process and mold it by hand. We decide each day what kind of cheese to make: cheddar, feta, tome, or blue cheese. We sell it at farmers markets and to people we know. It sells as fast as we can make it. Now we're expanding our building to 600 square feet. That's still small for a cheese factory, but it seems huge to us. Store-bought cheese comes from crowded dairies and factories. Artisan cheese comes from pampered animals and people who make it by hand. It's not for everyone, but we're proud of our cheese. We hope that when you try it, you'll agree that it's better than cheese that comes from a factory.